Across the vast reaches of the galaxy, power and influence are measured by fleets of starships, alliances between ancient species, and control over strategic systems. Among the countless civilizations that populate the stars, Earth is regarded as a backwater, a primitive, isolated blue planet inhabited by a species not worth noticing. The galactic elite dismiss humans as irrelevant, unable to make an impact beyond their solar system. Many believe Earth's isolation is a sign of weakness, an indication that its people are neither capable nor dangerous. This assumption, however, will prove dangerously wrong. For decades, rumors have circulated about a brewing war among the major alien factions. Tensions have risen between empires over resource-rich territories and ancient technologies, and small-scale conflicts flare like wildfires, but Earth remains silent. No warships streak through the void from Earth's orbit, no diplomats push for alliances, and no Earth forces intervene in the expanding conflicts. To the galaxy, this silence confirms their belief. Earth is simply not involved, a planet best left alone. Unbeknownst to the wider universe, Earth's seeming isolation is a carefully maintained facade. Behind the scenes, the planet has been quietly preparing. Decades of covert military advancements, scientific breakthroughs, and survival training have transformed the once overlooked human population into a clandestine warrior force ready for the storm no one yet anticipates. On Earth, elite soldiers push their bodies and minds to extremes in harsh training environments, mastering combat techniques adapted from ancient martial arts and cutting-edge technology. The protagonist, a seasoned warrior shaped by loss and discipline, embodies this new breed of human defender. With relentless focus, they train in secret facilities hidden beneath sprawling megacities, preparing for threats far beyond anything known to the average citizen or the galaxy at large. This training is not just about weapons and tactics. It's about resilience, adaptability, and unity. Humans learn to use their environment, improvise under pressure, and fight as one. They develop specialized equipment blending stealth technology, energy shields, and bio-enhancements that give them an edge in unpredictable conditions. Intelligence agencies gather data on alien movements, searching for the first signs of conflict that could spill over into Earth's domain. Despite all these preparations, the galaxy continues to underestimate Earth. Alien diplomats, generals, and intelligence officers gather in high councils, discussing the rising tensions and planning for inevitable war, all while casually dismissing Earth as a non-factor. Their arrogance blinds them to the real threat quietly building in the shadows. The contrast between Earth's quiet readiness and the galaxy's complacency sets the stage for a dramatic upheaval. The protagonist, aware that the coming storm will demand everything they have, reflects on the irony that the species once thought weak and isolated will soon become the galaxy's fiercest defenders. As the story closes on this first part, the atmosphere is heavy with tension. The calm before the storm is palpable. Earth's warriors stand ready, waiting for the moment when they will no longer be ignored, when they will be forced to answer the call and show the galaxy that humans are not alone, and they are far from helpless. The fragile calm shatters when an aggressive alien faction, confident in their perceived superiority, decides to test Earth's defenses by launching a surprise raid on one of humanity's outer colonies. This colony, established decades earlier on a remote planet at the edge of human-controlled space, serves as a small but vital foothold in the galaxy. To the alien attackers, it is a convenient target, lightly defended, isolated, and an easy way to send a message that Earth's reach is weak and vulnerable. As the alien warships appear in the colony's orbit, panic spreads among the civilian population and local militia. But what the invaders do not anticipate is the rapid and coordinated response from Earth's military forces. Immediately, Earth's defense network springs into action, mobilizing elite human warriors trained specifically for such scenarios. Despite the attackers' superior technology and numbers, the humans employ advanced tactics, combining guerrilla warfare, precision strikes, and the innovative use of their environment. The protagonist emerges as a central figure during this attack, leading a squad of elite soldiers in a daring counteroffensive. Utilizing hit-and-run tactics and exploiting weaknesses in the alien warship's formation, they managed to disrupt the enemy's assault. Their knowledge of the terrain and ability to adapt under fire turns what should have been a quick conquest into a protracted, grueling battle. One of the most shocking moments for the alien observers is the human soldiers' sheer resilience and refusal to retreat, even when outgunned and outnumbered. Unlike the typical tactics of alien forces, which rely heavily on overwhelming firepower and rigid formations, human warriors display fluidity, improvisation, and relentless determination. Their courage and teamwork bewilder the alien commanders, who expected an easy victory. As the battle intensifies, Earth's forces capture alien technology from a downed warship, an invaluable prize that hints at the attacker's true capabilities and strategies. This acquisition boosts human confidence and provides critical intelligence for future engagements. The protagonist personally secures the captured tech, recognizing its potential to shift the balance of power. The successful defense of the colony sends shockwaves through the galaxy. News of Earth's unexpected strength spreads quickly, forcing alien factions to reconsider their assumptions. The phrase "Earth's warriors" begins to circulate among starports and war councils as a symbol of human tenacity and unexpected power. Meanwhile, back on Earth, political and military leaders seize the moment to bolster morale and unify the population. Propaganda emphasizes that humanity is no longer defenseless, highlighting the bravery of soldiers who stood their ground against a technologically superior foe. The protagonist becomes a rising figure in this narrative, both a symbol of hope and a living reminder of Earth's hidden might. However, this victory is only the beginning. The alien faction behind the raid retreats, licking their wounds but vowing revenge. They, along with other galactic powers, now know that Earth is not the weak planet they thought it was. Tensions escalate as other factions start to prepare for what might become a full-scale war involving Earth. As Part 2 closes, the stage is set for a galaxy-wide reckoning. Earth's warriors have answered the first call, surprising their enemies and awakening a sleeping giant. The balance of power has shifted, and the universe must now reckon with a humanity that refuses to be ignored. The unexpected resistance and swift counterattack by Earth's warriors during the colony raid send ripples throughout the galaxy's power structures. Alien factions that had once dismissed Earth as insignificant are now forced to reconsider their assumptions. The audacity and effectiveness of humanity's response challenge the long-standing belief that Earth is a weak, isolated backwater. This new reality triggers a flurry of activity within the galactic political and military elite. At the heart of this upheaval is an emergency summit convened by the dominant alien empires. Representatives from the largest factions, ancient species, whose civilizations span centuries or millennia, gather in a neutral star system to assess the growing threat Earth now poses. The mood is tense. Many are wary that underestimating humans could prove catastrophic, but others stubbornly cling to the idea that this was merely a fluke. To gather accurate intelligence, the alien empires dispatch covert agents, spies, and diplomats to Earth. These operatives, skilled in infiltration and subterfuge, attempt to uncover the true scale of Earth's military capabilities, scientific advancements, and political cohesion. Their reports paint a complex picture. Humanity is not just surviving but thriving, rapidly advancing in technology and warfare strategy. Earth's secret programs have harnessed ancient relics and cutting-edge science, enabling them to field weapons and defenses that rival those of older civilizations. Back on Earth, this growing external interest only reinforces the resolve of human leaders to protect their homeworld and expand their influence. The protagonist, now recognized as a key leader among Earth's warriors, begins working with military strategists and diplomats to unify Earth's various factions, governments, corporations, and secret military groups into a coordinated force. This unity marks a significant shift from humanity's historically fragmented approach to interstellar politics and defense. The protagonist's squad undertakes clandestine missions to intercept alien agents, sabotage enemy reconnaissance, and secure new technologies. These operations not only provide valuable intelligence but also send a clear message: Earth will not be a passive target. The warrior's reputation grows, becoming a symbol of human ingenuity, adaptability, and unyielding spirit. Meanwhile, the alien empires grapple with internal divisions. Some factions advocate for diplomacy, hoping to avoid open war by negotiating terms that recognize Earth's newfound strength. Others push for preemptive strikes to crush humanity before it can grow stronger. This debate creates fractures in long-standing alliances, destabilizing the galactic balance of power. Diplomatic envoys from Earth arrive at the summit, surprising many with their confidence and demands for equal footing. They emphasize humanity's right to defend itself and seek peaceful coexistence, but their tone carries an unmistakable warning. Earth will fight fiercely if provoked. The protagonist's growing influence ensures that Earth's voice is taken seriously for the first time in galactic affairs. As this tense political chess game unfolds, both Earth and the alien factions prepare for the possibility of inevitable conflict. Military drills escalate, fleets mobilize, and new weapons are deployed. The galaxy braces for a war that could reshape the cosmic order. The closing scenes of Part 3 highlight the profound shift in the galaxy's perception of humanity. No longer the overlooked underdog, Earth has emerged as a force to be reckoned with. The protagonist stands at the center of this transformation, ready to lead humanity through the trials ahead. The silence before the storm is over. The galaxy has finally awakened to the reality of Earth's warriors. With the galaxy now fully aware that Earth is no longer a defenseless backwater, the simmering tensions erupt into open warfare. Alien factions once confident of an easy conquest now find themselves facing an unpredictable and ferocious opponent. Battles break out across multiple star systems, with Earth's warriors at the forefront, fighting not only to defend their home, but to assert humanity's place in the galactic order. The protagonist, now a seasoned commander, leads a diverse coalition of human forces in coordinated strikes against alien warlords and strongholds. The humans' approach to combat shocks their enemies, while alien forces depend on overwhelming firepower, advanced technology, and rigid battle plans. Earth's warriors rely on creativity, adaptability, and a willingness to take bold risks. Guerrilla tactics, ambushes, and rapid hit-and-run maneuvers give humans the upper hand in many engagements. One of the defining moments in this escalation is a confrontation with a brutal alien warlord, notorious for crushing dissent with overwhelming force. The protagonist devises a daring plan to use the hostile terrain of a dense asteroid belt to their advantage. By leveraging stealth and surprise, the humans cripple the warlord's flagship and force a humiliating retreat. This victory sends a powerful message across the galaxy. Human warriors are not just surviving, they are dominating. As Earth's forces push further into contested space, the aliens respond by forming uneasy alliances to counter the rising threat. These coalitions, however, are fragile, strained by mistrust and competing agendas. Some alien leaders question the wisdom of uniting against humanity, fearing the potential cost of prolonged conflict. These fractures provide Earth with opportunities to exploit, turning former enemies against one another. The protagonist faces personal challenges amid the war's chaos. Losses mount, comrades fall, and the pressure to succeed weighs heavily. Yet these trials only strengthen their resolve and inspire those under their command. Stories of human courage and sacrifice spread through the ranks, boosting morale and forging a warrior culture defined by resilience and unity. Technology plays a critical role in the escalating conflict. Earth scientists and engineers, fueled by captured alien tech and their own innovations, develop new weapon systems and defensive measures. Energy shields, adaptive armor, and advanced drones become standard equipment, leveling the playing field and often tipping the scales in humanity's favor. Throughout these battles, the human forces display a unique quality that confounds their enemies: the ability to learn and evolve rapidly. Every encounter teaches them something new, and they adapt their tactics and technology faster than alien commanders can anticipate. This agility becomes a hallmark of Earth's warriors and a key factor in their growing legend. Meanwhile, diplomatic efforts continue in the background. Some alien factions seek peace, hoping to negotiate a truce before the war consumes them all. Earth's leadership, guided by the protagonist's insights, weighs these offers carefully. While willing to consider peace, they remain prepared for total war if necessary, recognizing that humanity's survival depends on strength and vigilance. As Part 4 draws to a close, the war has fundamentally changed the galaxy. The old order, dominated by ancient alien empires, is cracking under the pressure of humanity's unexpected rise. Earth's warriors have proven themselves capable of not only defending their home, but challenging the very foundations of galactic power. The story sets up for a pivotal turning point in the next part, a decisive battle that will determine the future of humanity and the galaxy itself. The protagonist stands ready, battle-hardened and resolute, embodying the fierce spirit of Earth's new era of warriors. As the galactic war intensifies, Part 5 marks the critical moment when humanity shifts from a defensive stance to taking control of the conflict. After months of fierce battles, strategic retreats, and costly victories, the protagonist and their forces discover an opportunity to strike a decisive blow that could alter the course of the entire war. The turning point begins with intelligence gathered from intercepted communications and reconnaissance missions, revealing the location of a massive alien command center deep within a contested star system. This facility serves as the nerve center for the Coalition's military operations, coordinating fleet movements, logistics, and strategic planning. Destroying it would cripple enemy coordination and morale, offering Earth a powerful advantage. Recognizing the high stakes, the protagonist leads a carefully planned strike team composed of the best warriors, tacticians, and engineers. This mission, unlike previous engagements, requires precision, stealth, and teamwork on an unprecedented scale. The strike force must infiltrate heavily defended space, avoid detection, and execute a surgical assault to eliminate the command center without getting bogged down in prolonged combat. The mission's planning phase is tense and detailed, showcasing humanity's growth as a strategic force. The protagonist draws on lessons learned from earlier battles, integrating unconventional tactics with advanced technology. Drones equipped with stealth tech map out enemy defenses, while specially trained infiltrators prepare for ground combat within the alien facility. When the assault begins, it unfolds like a well-choreographed dance. The strike team maneuvers through enemy patrols, disabling communications and sabotage systems to sow confusion. The protagonist personally leads a squad into the heart of the command center, overcoming alien guards with a combination of tactical genius and raw determination. This battle is brutal and costly, testing the limits of human endurance and resolve. But ultimately, the strike team achieves their objective, triggering a catastrophic explosion that destroys the command center and cripples the alien coalition's ability to coordinate their forces. The ripple effects are immediate and profound. Without centralized command, enemy fleets become disorganized and vulnerable. Many alien warlords retreat or attempt to negotiate ceasefires, recognizing the futility of continuing a fractured war effort. Earth's forces capitalize on this chaos, launching coordinated offensives that reclaim lost territories and push the invaders back. The protagonist's leadership during this mission elevates them to legendary status among both humans and allies. Their tactical brilliance and unwavering courage become symbols of hope and strength, inspiring even the most reluctant factions to rally behind Earth's cause. However, the victory is bittersweet. The high cost of the operation weighs heavily on the protagonist and their comrades. Friends and soldiers are lost, and the scars of war run deep. The story explores these emotional depths, emphasizing that while humanity's rise is remarkable, it is forged through sacrifice and hardship. At the same time, the destruction of the command center awakens a new and more dangerous threat. Hidden. Within the alien coalition's leadership, a shadow faction begins mobilizing, one that sees humanity not just as a threat, but as an obstacle to be utterly annihilated. This revelation sets the stage for the final chapters of the story, hinting at an even greater conflict looming on the horizon. As Part 5 closes, the galaxy is at a crossroads. Earth has proven it can not only survive, but dominate. The protagonist stands as a beacon of human resilience and strategy, ready to face whatever challenges the future holds. The war's tide has turned, but the ultimate battle for humanity's survival is yet to come. After the brutal and decisive battles that defined the war's turning point, Part 6 focuses on the aftermath, the consequences, the victories, and the legacy that Earth's warriors leave behind. The galaxy is forever changed by humanity's emergence as a formidable power, but the story also reflects on the cost and the new responsibilities that come with such a monumental rise. With the alien coalition fractured and their centralized command destroyed, Earth secures its place as a key player in galactic politics. Former adversaries, now wary of human strength, cautiously approach with offers of alliances, trade, and peace. However, humanity remains vigilant, aware that the shadow faction revealed in the previous part still lurks, an ominous reminder that the fight for survival is ongoing. The protagonist, now a legendary figure, transitions from battlefield commander to a statesman and symbol of unity. Their journey embodies the spirit of Earth's warriors, fierce, adaptable, and unyielding in the face of overwhelming odds. Their leadership inspires a new generation of human soldiers, diplomats, and explorers, all eager to carry the torch forward. As Earth rebuilds and expands its influence, the warrior culture that developed during the war becomes institutionalized. New academies are founded to train soldiers not only in combat, but in strategy, ethics, and the responsibility that power entails. Stories of heroism and sacrifice are passed down, forging a collective identity rooted in resilience and courage. The narrative also explores the personal toll on the protagonist and their comrades. Though victorious, they bear the emotional scars of war, the loss of friends, the weight of decisions made in moments of crisis, and the burden of leadership. These reflections humanize the warrior legend, showing that true strength comes not just from weapons and tactics, but from empathy, wisdom, and the will to endure. The galaxy, once dismissive of Earth, now looks to humanity with a mixture of respect and caution. Some alien factions advocate for peaceful coexistence and cultural exchange, while others remain wary or hostile, remembering the devastation wrought by Earth's warriors. This uneasy balance sets the stage for future challenges, but also opportunities for diplomacy and growth. A key theme in this final part is legacy, what humanity leaves behind and how it shapes the future. Earth's warriors are no longer just defenders, but pioneers, explorers, and diplomats working to build a lasting peace. The protagonist's story becomes a legend, inspiring others to rise above fear and prejudice, proving that even the smallest world can change the course of history. In the closing scenes, the protagonist stands on a distant world, looking out over a galaxy still fraught with uncertainty, but brimming with potential. Their final reflection emphasizes hope and determination. Humanity has shown it will never be underestimated again. They have answered the call not only to fight but to lead, shaping a new era where Earth's warriors stand tall among the stars. The story ends on a note of cautious optimism. While the past is marked by conflict and sacrifice, the future holds promise. The legacy of Earth's warriors is not just their victories in battle, but the enduring spirit that will guide humanity through the challenges yet to come.